Hey, yes, it's Krallos, and welcome back, everybody, to Ostriv. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you do enjoy this, smash the like button and leave some nice feedback in the comment section. Man, this game is such a pretty game. I've been mostly just playing on 3 in speed, but seeing this 1 in speed and seeing all those little small daily routines of the people, it's incredible. I love it. Anyhow, what happened in the previous episode? We found out that shoes, which are made in this building over here, is the real money maker in this community. What is you carrying, lady? Is that shoes? That's 0.1 leather. Are you going to carry that leather into that and make some pair of shoes? Please do. Like, we made such a profit on shoes, all right? However, what's sad is that some animals had to kind of be sacrificed for the shoes. But it's box fresh shoes, everybody, right? It's a dog-eat-dog world. So it just had to happen, okay? And what else is sad, that this is the season finale of Ostriv. Season 1 is going to end today. That's right. But don't be sad. I am most definitely coming back to this game once more stuff is introduced, because just continuing this from now on would be just placing the same buildings over and over again, because I've done everything. I think I've placed every single building in each category. Yes, I have done. So I'm definitely coming back when education is introduced, health is introduced, religion, and maybe even more production lines, because I love that, like little micromanagement, like just, I don't know, I love it. But anyhow, everybody, don't be sad. We are going to expand a little bit. Currently, we have 243 people living in this beautiful community, all right? So let me just take a little jump cut. Let me just play for 1 hour, and we're going to continue from there, all right? So 3, 2, 1... And Houston, we have a liftoff. It's been about 2 hours, all right, and a few years in game time. We almost have 500 people living in the community, and it's fluctuating, okay? We've been above 500, we've been below 500, above, below, above, below. And that is mostly because families run out of food and money. And money is the big issue here. It doesn't really matter at this stage, all right? It doesn't really matter when they run out of money, because new families arrive and move in, because we do have food and whatnot. So it doesn't really matter. We still get people in with fresh economies and whatnot. But I guess the main reason here is to keeping them within the community, all right? Because if they run out of money, they can't buy food, and everything is kind of a little bit terrible. So I guess the big thing here is, by the way, just take a peek at this. First, I was afraid I was petrified. No, I was not really petrified. But when I started playing this game, like having those lots being like all crooked and messed up, like, you know, like they're not symmetrical, straight, and it's just not straight lines, and the lots are different sizes, was driving me a little bit nuts. But after playing this for quite a bit of time, it just looks beautiful, because it looks more alive, like it's a big organized mess. No, but honestly, it actually makes sense having like different lot sizes. I can just imagine and envision this in the future, when we have like bigger buildings within the city, like the big like city center limits and whatnot. It's gonna look absolutely beautiful. But it's gonna take some time until we get there. So I think like the thing about this is the economy, all right? I've been playing this for a few years, just tracking stuff. Like previous year, just to try it out, I boosted some of the wages and some of the house rents. And as you can see, the local sales shot through the roof, I guess. House rents, I did not export a single thing last year, right? And I still made a positive balance of 173. So I think the matter here is to get the basic wages up, so people can invest back into the community, all right? Because this is not like a private corporations. Everything you sell in the game, which is self-produced, goes into your own treasury. Kind of like a little bit like a communist country, I guess. I don't know. But you know what I mean, right? So everything is kind of like spent on within the city. So for example, we produce shoes, we sell shoes, all right? And I don't know, I'm not sure that shoes are more valuable for the people. I think that might be. It's a little bit laggy now, okay, because of the amount of people and stuff going on in the game. But I think that is the case. Like shoes might be worth more. So for example, if they earn more, they will buy more shoes within like the city and the community. And it's going to be so beneficial for us in the long run. And also, like, it kind of sucks when they run out of money. Like, for example, look at this. Andri here is working at the fishing dock. Irina is working at the granary. So both have an employment, but the wealth is going down quite drastically. Like they earn money, but it's still going down. And that is because of house rents and the stuff they buy on the markets. So if they would earn more, they would buy more stuff at the markets. And that is how I kind of see it in this game. But it's far from a perfect community, right? We have been self-sustained for a couple of years. However, last year I think, or this year, I had to purchase some Iron because the Iron was running really low over here in this Iron guy. But now we have 2 employees, and also like stuff like when I started playing this game, right? People have been telling me like, Charles, you need to fire your fishermen during the winter times and whatnot. But it doesn't really matter if they have employment because the money they've earned through their wages in the winter, they still spend the money within the community. So it doesn't matter if they have an employment or not. They still spend that money, and it's better for them not to run out of money because if they run out of money, then they move out, and especially bad things happen over here. Because the managers, I don't think they get auto replace the managers that is in the farms. So that means the crop rotations get screwed. Like for this field, no, it has not been set yet. But yeah, the crop rotations get screwed and everything turns bad. And people have been telling me, Graz, get more plows in each field. And I don't think that is possible, honestly. Like each farm, I think the maximum amount of a plow is just 1. Let me just click it. And I think we can just have 1 plow per farm building, that is. So that kind of sucks a little bit. Like those over here, they do have a plow, but they have not been using it. I'm wondering, like, why have you not been using it? It doesn't make any sense. By the way, this guy over here is done, so we'll just order 1, 2, and 3 boats. And I'm going to straight away employ some people. We should maybe even kind of like think about, look at this, how cool doesn't that look? I love it. Family out of food. Who? No, why? Oh, I haven't checked the wealth of the mayor. Now, this is bad because they do have money and the markets are so close, but the markets don't really have much food in stock. And that is because I've been screwing with the fields for quite a bit of time. And, well, it's harvest season, however, so that should be kind of fine, right? This is... Hey, what is you being a follow when there are animals and whatnot? This is stuff inside. Is that potatoes? That's potatoes! Don't walk on the potatoes! Only grew... Like, this is something I need to kind of figure out. I think just... The farms have too many fields on them. This over here has just 4 fields. This has been a follow this season. Yeah, but see, the growth process still... Maybe the fields are too big for the amount of people working in it. But we have the maximum employee. We have a manager for this crop rotation. And we do have some laborers. And it only grew to halfway abouts. Without even plowing. So the plowing didn't take any time. That grew about 60%, I guess. But the crop rotations are pretty valuable because of the nutritions. So we need to have a crop rotation just to get the nutritions to top quality. Like here, for example, we had wheat, fallow this year, potatoes. So this is going to be super nutritious for the next season, when it's going to be potato season. So that works out fairly well. Also, I started expanding here. There's a lot of bridges, all right? It is starting to become like a Venice. A little bit. Well, not really, but hey, family out of money. Yeah, see, this is so sad. And now we are dropping people way below 500, but new people will arrive. The problems... I don't want people to move out. Just got this farm up and running. So let's just see here. If I can employ people, manager, and order a plow. We don't have any oxens. Let's see, don't we? Let me see here. Do we have any oxens in this building? We have 1, which is 2 years old. So I guess we could turn this bull into ox. Cha-ching! And what happens if I press order plow now? Over here. Order plow. Ordered. Perfect. And then let's just set up a few fields. Like, I'm kind of a little bit sad that this is not going to be longer of a season, but I told you guys it's going to be a mini series, right? But I'm actually having a blast, but I just need more stuff because otherwise it just becomes a little bit stale because we are just doing the same things over and over again. And I am not sure anybody wants to see that, to be honest. So it's better to move on and get back to the game once more stuff is introduced, and that is something which I definitely will do because this has been, for being an alpha game, everybody, this has been absolutely beyond my imagination. How smooth it's been. All right, there's been a few crashes here and there, but nothing super drastic. Like, just have autosave on like a short time span, and you should be fine. Up and running again. Perfect. Look at that. It's a beautiful field. So we're going to have wheat, fallow, and then the last one over here is going to be potatoes. Family out of money. Okay, let me check. What's going on over here? See, both employed. Okay, let's do this. Let's take this one in speed. And just in case them paying a big village rent, let's take that direction down a little bit. We're gonna less earn money, maybe do some trading, importing and exporting and stuff, and just balance it out. Because I hate when people move out. That's the worst thing ever. But the thing is, new people move in. So it's not bad after all. It's perfectly fine. I do love how the forest is here, like in the middle. I don't even want to touch it. I just want to have it like intact over here. By the way, did we employ people here? Yes, one boat is still about to be ordered. Where is that boat maker? Have you any employment? Let's just employ one person more. Fishing boat. What time is it? It's August. You should be able to do those boats. How about this guy? There's 3 boats ordered. 3 boats, but this is such a nice coast as well. So we could squeeze in here is an extra boat guy. A boat yard over here, some about. Can we do it next? Oh, this is gonna be picture perfect. So we're gonna have one or more of those guys over here. And yes, I'm not gonna say goodbyes before this is finished. All right. So we're gonna see everything in building I place here finished in this episode. Well, doesn't really matter. We can maybe have some smaller buildings. Like what would we have? We do have a granary over here. Man, like seeing. Okay, I've said this before, but seeing the city in this angle looks like a ginormous project. Let me see here. So those going to be built. What should we have here? The granary is over here, so don't really need the granary. We do have this cow shed, which employed people, but we don't really have any animals here. So we could send out a messenger and get some stuff going. What else could we have here? A windmill is always like beautiful place stuff to place. I like the windmills, especially like when they move about. But having a windmill just behind your house doesn't make sounds. No, I don't think it's going to be like shoo, shoo, shoo. That's not a bad sound now, is it? So let them be with that. Okay, let's just speed this up. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, a messenger has just arrived. You have arrived and you want shoes, sweetheart. Let me check this out. Because I think I placed this building here before. I did place another trading post, but they were just accumulating stuff. They were not really trading from it. So let me just go back to this and see if we have any shoes to sell. We have 15 pairs. You know what that means? That means the big bucks. Shoes and 15 pairs of shoes. 525 bucks. Deal. Send you little cards out for them. And they are. So they're going to pick up the shoes. That's going to mean a lot of income. 473 people currently in community and growing. Yeah, like, I mean, we eat a lot. Obviously, we have gained a lot of population, so I guess they eat. And the key is, I guess, to place a lot of those market stalls all over the place. Because the closer the people have to them, the more it seems like they spend and buy from them. Did we place any here? We do have this. This guy sells potato flour, fish and fish. So let's do one more guy. Just next behind the house. Or you know what? Let's just spin it and put it down over here. Bam! And we're gonna employ somebody. And you're gonna be selling fish because this is gonna be the fish capital. Potatoes, you know what? Milk maybe, and get some shoes. This is such a random stuff to sell. Milk, shoes, and what was it? Milk, shoes, and fish. Hopefully the shoes doesn't smell fish because it's gonna be like the ew. Man, I like it. I like it. Yeah, from the beginning I was really like petrified when I couldn't get the buildings straight and whatnot. But now seeing this like this and having like the different slot sizes and houses all over the place, just beautiful. Okay, people are arriving here, but now the build queue is getting bigger and bigger. Let's just speed this up and let them build this up at least. We're gonna see how that looks. Winter is here, Jon Snow. Everybody, they're still building all over the place, but winter is here. And this place looks absolutely magical. Just envision this in the future with more variation in building heights and buildings. It is such a pretty game. I'm wondering why my minimap has not been updated with all the new, like I can see it from Zier, right? There was a lot of stuff updated over here. Maybe I need to save and restart the game until that updates. I don't know, but it's December, year 1734, and that is potatoes. They are still working on the potato fields, all right? Why do they do XX, triple X? What is that? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know. Man, yeah. It's such a pretty little sight here, winter times. I think I love it even more winter times than I do summer times. Yeah, it's. Why can't they walk on the ice? By the way, that should be a thing now. That dude is trying. Oh yeah. Okay. Everybody, working as intended. I think they are walking on ice. But this is the worst ice to walk on because that is kind of like the next to shore ice. That is the dangerous ice. But it's only a game. Why you have to be mad? This bridge is not the bridge over the River Kwai, but it's my bridge, all right? And it's here to stay. This is going to be the final project in this little beautiful community. It is beautiful, at least in my opinion, all right? But due to this like rapid expansion we just did in today's episode, just to kind of like showcase the more population and just kind of like how a city would look in a bigger scale, we would need tons of balancing now because people are running out of money left and right and food left and right. So now would be like a game just figuring out, okay, this farm rotation, need more farms over here, need more fishermen over here and whatnot. But man, what a pretty alpha game. I'm absolutely in love with this. I can't wait until more stuff is added. Just look at this. I know it looks meh, but just imagine this in a bigger scale with bigger houses. Look at my bridges. Those bridges, I love them. And the paths, you know what? Like, I know I've seen people like being like, I kind of want to build my own paths and whatnot and make people follow them. But this is such a clever idea, especially like, you know, placing houses like this in a like a pattern. And then you just see, okay, they just walk in the middle and in front of houses, but over time, it just becomes like a big street. Like, let me just see here the square. How does the square look? All right, there's still like gaps in the matrix with grass in between, but it's getting there. So this I guess in the future will be totally covered with just dirt, like a little dirt square. I don't know. It's just magic. But yeah, we would need tons of balancing. Economy is not looking that brilliant. Let's see here. We're in the reds. A lot in the reds, but that is just because I've been importing cows and some stuff, all right? And I think Iran. So that's that dealio. Otherwise, we would be in the greens, actually. Previous year, we had 15 bucks in the green. Yippee-ki-yay. But yeah, everybody, hopefully you guys enjoyed this journey in Ostriv. And most definitely will come back to this. And FPS is actually not terrible. We have 553 people living in the community of our city. And how is the shoe production, by the way? We've been having like a slowdown because I have not been really paying attention to cows and killing them. But we have 5 shoes to sell. 5 shoes, you mean that kind of like the big bucks, right? We have wheat and some sunflower. All right, sunflower, is that production in this year? Oh yeah, that is being grown over here. That is being grown over here. We have potatoes. Wheat. Why are those guys? What you guys doing in here, cows? Are you like stuck in here somehow? Because that definitely looks like a fallow. And this is wheat this year, right? As I understand it. Because the yellow-orange marker here is kind of like the current season. Potato. Oh my gosh, potato. And wheat. I guess wheat might look like that, like in the, okay, it's just July. Maybe it's not really like super grown yet. So might change and become beautiful wheat. But who knows? Oh man, I don't know. It's so hard to describe this because YouTube is going to destroy the quality, but seeing like smokes from the chimneys just rising up here in the air, in the distance. Fantastic. One-man army. And I really wish him the best of luck because I want to see more stuff added to the game. ASAP. And definitely, now that we, well, kind of learned a little bit about the game, we know how to do it in the next one and to make a beautiful settlement. Not that I'm disliking this, okay? But something which is killing me is this clay pit. I don't think we can get rid of that. Oh yeah, I was telling you about Jan. Jan has been having a hard time here with the 3 kids and all. He's got his son, 17, right? A daughter which is 12 and the son is 8 now. And look at his wealth. I think last time we checked it was like 170 or something. And Maria, his wife, is not anymore in the stall outside her house. This is Hannah Goods is working here now. And Mother Maria is working in some farm. Can I click her? Can I find her? She is working in some farm somewhere abouts. So not really sure if their wealth has gone down because of that or because I've been adjusting like the salaries for people in here. I just don't know. But everybody, thank you so much for watching. I've been playing this game for quite a few hours today, so I'm super tight in my face, actually in my head, but my face as well. So hopefully you guys don't mind, but do smash the like button and make sure you check out this game. Because it is a fairly amazing adventure. If we could just balance that out, it would be just fantastic. But 553 people live in the community, no housing available, so no migration status. It has stopped, no more migration. But yeah, do check it out, and I'm really eager to get back to it as soon as more stuff is added. Thank you so much. Smash the like button. Have a very nice day, and I'm off trying to fix City Skylines because that broke after the latest update. Thank you. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.